even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. It's me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Washington Commanders and the Minnesota Vikings. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Get him! 47!
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, go to 54, wide in.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Downfield to DK. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. He'll go play action for Sanders. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Ready, ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds his running back. This is Bayshul Tutu. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Washington.
Get the Eagles. Get the Eagles. Press on leading. Go.
To the air on first down. Sanders. This one to Williams out left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
They kick the running back in motion. Sanders going to throw here on first. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Here's a screen for Tutu. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders find an answer with their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackles made it the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 4-8. 26. 26.
First down, here's Dak. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
26.
Second down carry for Sampson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Here he goes, third and long. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So we thought he was beat deep and was going to give up the catch anyway. The interference call did indeed come out. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
47.
From the gun is Prescott. Space pass for 35. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it. Scripting
for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10, Prescott. On the screen, this is Sampson. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-6 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
Go get him, go get him.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs them up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Yeah! There we go.
Dak throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And a great play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Yeah, here we go. Baby. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Dak now from the gun. Now he's past the 25. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see? I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
At their own 1-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Grab your Lions.
Newton gets it from the gun. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Hey, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
When you get contributions like that, and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
First play is going to be a gift to Genty. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go, 46.
Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Yeah, here we go. 47. 26.
Prescott set to pass. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here we go. 26.
Throwing again. Prescott. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. for big yards on the right side. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Switch, it's 8. Here we go, 47.
Now it's Prescott again. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings grow their lead to 8. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Complete left side, it's just Law. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. On 1st down, here's Sanders. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Commanders 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Throwing again is Dak. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Good. Here we go, 46.
3rd and long for him here. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Sam Martin on now to punt it away on 4th. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 19-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hot 70.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Former Commander Cole Holcomb there for the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Play action, Sanders. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
2-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
The Commanders will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the 1. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Commanders 22, Vikings 15. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Yeah, Billy, 26.
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. Has some space inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Washington.
I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Yeah, Billy, 26.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Genty on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Here's Dak. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Commanders take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Hand off to Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
46-yard line.
Ready. Dragon 60. 79. Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 20.
To the air on first down. Sanders. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal. Working quickly here.
Washington Commanders first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Drawing up the design keeper. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. To the air, Sanders. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points.
Touchdown, Commanders.
And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Two-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Pass play now. Catches it at the 1. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is a heater going deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Two-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
The Commanders will line up.
Motion him out of the backfield left. Sanders back to throw. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Commanders 43, Vikings 15. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another give here to Genty. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. And that brings up 3rd down.
Evans on the stop. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to Genty. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. The 10. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane he took huge advantage of.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Vikings 22. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And you just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, Pete. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Prescott will look to throw. Finds Genty underneath. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hey, kill!
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. This is Genty. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day. but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Sanders going to throw here on first. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Tootin is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back now, pressure coming. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th.
Vikings 22. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Downfield to DK. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Levis now on 1st down. Going all the way to the end zone here. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Throwing again here on 2nd. Levis. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, defense, not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They motion the tight end over. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready? 19 light, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Okay, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. And it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Mike zero. 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to set this up quick.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Like 54. 19.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Commanders keep running away with this. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, You're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like,
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing? Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats. Alright. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab. Alright then. Let's go, Nas. It's time. It's album time. Yeah. It's time. It's time. Black is time. Premiere album still gonna happen.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.